see me? Can you hear me? Can anybody see me? Can you hear me? Can anybody see me? Can you hear me? Let me open a door to see if the internet gets better. See me? Can you hear me? Let me open a door to see if the internet gets better. See me? Can you hear me? Let me open a door to see if the internet gets better. See me? Can you hear me? Let me open a door to see if the internet gets better. Okay, what about now? Is that better? Yay, I think I had too many things running at one time. Let me see if I can get lighting a little better. Whoa. You don't need blue moon. All right, looks good. Hi, Jody. I look beautiful. Thanks. Talk. I am talking. We can hear you. Good, good, good. Hi, Beth. Hi, Linda. Yeah, I'm too old to learn new techie stuff. Is it still echoing? It's a little crackly. Talk softer. Okay. I've never talked soft. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Linda. Christy. Okay, how is the picture and how is the sound? Sounds great. Okay. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Laura. Jody, are you feeling okay? I'm sorry, I'm so used to talking loud because my sister's deaf, Dee Dee's deaf, and my mother's deaf. And I have hearing aids, but I don't wear them. I just talk loud. Sounds great. Jody, I figured out how to go live from schedule. You have to go up to the calendar in the upper right corner, and in there you will find your schedule. Yes, wait a minute. Let me see if I can, hold on. There we go. I'll show you a little bit of collarbones. Hi, Kirsten. Jody, I hope you're feeling better, my sweet friend. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome in. How is the picture? Is it pixelated or is it clear? Oh, before I forget, go into live chat. It's clear now. It went funky for a minute. Okay. Thank you, Christy. Jody, take it easy, girlfriend. My son had sinus surgery and it kicked his butt. Okay, I've got two devices. I'm filming on the phone and I've got my iPad that I can read you guys, so. Okay. Thank you, Linda. All right, let me first start by, oh, thank you, Beth. Hi, Dana. Let me start by showing you something that I got a few months back from Jody. Yes, please, y'all, put prayer hands in the chat for our sweet friend Jody. Um, she needs some prayers for a speedy recovery and a final recovery from this sinus situation she's been battling for a while. I got this piece from Jody and I love it. I absolutely love it. And then from Leslie, hi Cheryl, hi Dana. From Leslie, I got, let's see if we can get this clear. I got this pretty cuff from Black Dog Vintage, and it is Morenci, and I love it. And this Zuni cuff has made its rounds through Christy, Jody, myself, and it's going to sit with me for a while. And my bow ring that I just received from my sweet friend Jody. Okay. Feel free, anybody who's got a wrench, please feel free to drop people's channels. I'm happy if you do that. Thank you, Linda. Share the love, drop the channels, and do that throughout. I don't have any problem with that at all. As you know from the last time, this is a buy it now auction. I can't do buy it now sale. I can't do auctions in the state of South Carolina unless you have an auctioneer's license, which I don't, and I at this point don't have any intentions of doing it. So we'll see down the road. Hi, Rebecca. If a lot of you have seen some of the things on the previews, there was just a little bit, as I said before, in the last sale, I've got a lot of stuff. My intentions were to come back on pretty quickly, which obviously that didn't happen. So I'm going to do the next 3 Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern. And that, for me, seems to be the best way. It's kind of like when they say, you're going to wait till the right time to have a baby. Well, there's never a best time. So I'm going to go on the next 3 Fridays at 7 p.m. And then after that, Christy and Jody and I are going to kind of share the Fridays, or however we're scheduling out a little bit ahead of time. Try not to step on anybody. Hi, Merche. How is the picture now? Because it's very clear on my iPhone and it's a little fuzzy on my iPad. Christina. Okay. Let's get started. Again, it's a buy it now. Everything's a buy it now. Once we get going, how about let me know if the picture is pretty good quality and the lighting. Whoa. There we go. Picture looks clear. Thank you, Linda. All right, this first piece is not, we're going to start with some little things before we get into heavy hitters. This is, it made me laugh last night. I think it was last night when Kirsten was bringing up boxes, because boxes. I've always loved boxes. My mother's loved boxes. And Limoges. I don't have any Limoges tonight. I'm going to do another sale of just Limoges. I probably got 100 pieces of old Limoges trinket boxes. But anyway, first thing up is, let me get in the chat here. A little micro mosaic, Italian, made in Italy, little micro mosaic box. Oh, There we go. Hinge works great. Is it clear? Start bid. Not start bid. Buy it now. Come on, Slemp. Buy it now. 35. Hi, Rebecca. Kathy Blaine. All righty. Kathy, I don't think I have your registration. Email me. My email is pinned to the top. So if you will please email me before the end of the sale. You love boxes full of jewelry, Christina? I could have it, Kathy, but I don't remember seeing it. So shoot me an email, and it's pinned at the top. All righty. Let's go on to number 2. Thank you, Kathy. Hi, Leslie, my sweet friend. I had so much fun in your show the other night. We always do. It's a real challenge for me to stay up that late because Mom gets me up. She gets up at all hours of the night. So for me to stay up till 10 or 10:30, I really didn't want to go to bed. We had so much fun. Okay, this is a pretty turquoise ring. And it is a size 8. I don't know if that's coming through very well, but it is a gorgeous. Look at the profile on that. A beautiful turquoise ring. Navajo, I believe. I mean, I don't believe. I'm sure it is. I have no doubts. Buy it now. 68. Size 8. Hi, Merche. I said hi earlier. Glad to see you. Buy it now, $68. It has got a fabulous big dome. It's blue, very deep blue and green. I did do a little bit of work on it. The shank was a little bit rough from years of wear. And I polished the stone, straightened the shank. Whoops, and there it goes. Rebecca, gotcha. All right. Thank you, Rebecca. I love that ring. I thought about keeping it, but no. If I did, I would keep everything. I think you'll like it. It's very substantial, and it has been loved and worn. Okay. Let me give y'all a little tip. I don't get out a whole lot right now. Obviously, my feet are tied to the floorboards, but 3 hours a week, I have a gal that's sat with Mom since I was nursing still. And so I went to Goodwill a couple months ago, and I found for like $10 a flatware box with a drawer beneath, and it's fabulous. It holds like 30 or 40 cuffs. So the only problem is, okay, Christy, gotcha. The only problem is there's room, and it also holds rings. So if you ever find an empty sterling box, flatware box, the wooden ones with the velvet lining, grab them. Okay. I'm going to put my bow ring. This is not native. And I need a bag for this one too. But I saw it and I loved it. This is a piece of blackjack turquoise from Nevada. Gorgeous, gorgeous ring. Not native, but pretty. Yes, Jody, it's gorgeous. It is, I'd say 6 3/4. That's a sexy ring. And for me to say something is a sexy ring, buy it now. Hi, Jason. Buy it now, 68. Show you the underside. It is sterling, of course. Natural turquoise. It's not reconstituted. But it is not native. Yeah, Leslie. I mean, it just fits my finger. So it's on the smaller side. All right, let me write this down, and I'm happy to keep that one. In fact, I might just wear it. It's so pretty. I don't do a lot that's not native, but I loved it. Okay. Wait a second. Kathy Blaine was one. Hold on. Rebecca Bolter. I gotta correct something. 2. Okay. That's gonna be 4. Next one. This is just a pair of sterling silver and real turquoise earrings. Very pretty. Here, but big show here tomorrow, so listening while I work. Gotcha, Jason. Thank you. Let me get these in the chat. These are about 1 3/4 drop. Buy it now, 38. Sterling silver. Real turquoise. Buy it now, 38. Rebecca. Gotcha. Okay. Thank you, Rebecca. Jody, I've got the little labels like you did, and I think it makes it easier. All righty. At least it'll keep me organized, and I'm very organized. Okay, Rebecca. Number 4. Let's see. Here is a very reasonable set of beads. This is number 4. Let me get a bust. Whoop. Okay. These are turquoise. I believe they are Chinese turquoise. Strung on sterling silver. 18 inches long with a 2-inch extender. Let me show you the back. Is it clear? It is pretty mache. Out last time with them. Yeah, and they're all graduated. I should have gotten the calipers and measured, but I didn't. But this one is about the size of a grape. It is, Jody. Hi, Finn. Kathy Blaine. You know a lot more about. Thank you, Kathy. They are very pretty. Okay, it's. Oh, really? Kingman? I don't know. I'll tell you. If I don't know, I'll tell you. I don't know. DTRJ King. And he uses Kingman? Hi, Valerie. Okay. See, I'm happy to be enlightened because native is my wheelhouse. I don't know a whole lot about the other stuff. Okay. Yay. Let me catch up on the chat a sec. Hi, sweet Beth. Okie dokie. Hi, Wendy. Oh, Wendy, he does use Chinese. Well, I thought it was Chinese turquoise, but you know, I don't know. Okay, this ring is really pretty. We're doing some lower end things at the moment. Sterling silver turquoise, 14.6 grams. It is a just shy of an 8. Let me take it off. I might have to go get a fan, y'all. I'm dying. I'm so hot. Beautiful, buttery inside. Buy it now, 85. Hi, Jenny. Very, very pretty ring. It's very comfortable on. Not native, I would say. I don't know what I would say, but it's definitely, it's marked 925. And it's got some weight, 14.6 grams on that ring. Thanks, Jason. Size 8. It's a, comes right down, I would call it a shy 8. Comes down to the 8, but it's a shy 8. Buy it now, 85. All right, we'll move on. Kirsten, your show was wonderful last night. Loved it. Okay, let's do, oh, here's a neat one. Is Dee Dee in here? Oh. Okay, this one is a size, another size 6. Hi, Dee Dee, my sister. If we've got 6s, if everybody's bigger, I'll skip over some of the 6s. But this ring is old. It all, okay. It looks like, I don't know what, it looks like velvet, a cloth sweeping across here. It's just beautiful. Very comfortable on. Buy it now, $45, size 6. Merche, it's a size 6. It's small. Hi, my Captiva. All right, we're gonna move on if we don't. Oh, Christy, you like this? It's very pretty. Whoa, I'm knocking shit everywhere. Okay, thank you, Christy. Yeah, I love it. I did wear that for quite a while, but you know I can't keep all of them. All right, moving on. Okay, let's pull up something else that's a little nicer. It might oh, this one's pretty. I actually have 2 of these, very similar. One's a little bit higher price point, but they're still both reasonable. Okay, this is a Zuni cuff. An old Fred Harvey era Zuni cuff with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 beautiful blue-green turquoise. Christy, don't be typing and driving. It is marked sterling, but no other marks. Let's see if I can put it on for you. Is the color showing up? Because I can't tell. Beautiful early piece. Buy it now. $85. Nice old cuff. Closer. It is a little malleable. Yeah, it is a good price. This is one of the older ones. See the stamp work on the side? Gorgeous. And you can open it or close it slightly. It's Fred Harvey era, but the sterling is not particularly as thin as a lot of them are. Christy. Jeannie, it can be, these can be adjusted, so, you know. Okay. Christy. It's a sweet one. I think I showed it to Christy and Jody a while back. They did not know I was bringing it, though. Okay. Thank you, Christy. Y'all want to see the other one while I'm at it? It's a little bit less. Am I clear on the picture and my voice okay? No, you snuck that in? Thanks, Jody. Are we clear on the picture, guys? This one is a little bit smaller. Again, this is unusual because it's got rectangular stones. Fred Harvey era, Zuni, Petty Point. Excuse me, I misspoke. It's not Petty Point. I don't know what you call it when it's rectangular. Maybe it is called that. I don't know. See the stamping? This is an emerald green. Christy's multitasking. My Captiva, I hope you're doing okay. This is a little bit, this can be adjusted bigger, but it is a bit of a smaller scale than the other one. And, but it's gorgeous. And of course, when I get these, I do a little bit of cleaning and just a tiny bit of polishing the highlights. I just get the gradu off of them. So this is pretty much the way it was. See? It can be made larger. I'm about, no bigger than a 6. And it still comes off me pretty easily. Let's see. Buy it now. 70. I just lowered that one a little bit. Christy's multitasking. She always multitasks. What's unusual about this one is you don't very often see the rectangular square or the square stones. $8.25 grams. All right, we'll move on. Hi, Elizabeth. If anybody has any requests from any of the videos, let me know, and I will try to find them. We have 31 people. I think I'm going to wait on a couple of things. Here's a nice, very nice, little bit higher price point, but it is a signed piece. This is Zuni Inlay Cuff Sign JRB. Gorgeous inlay. It's in excellent shape. Yeah, it's pretty. It's thick. There is the signature, although it's probably backwards. Jody, how is the clarity on the picture? And this is this is kind of shadow boxing. Good, okay. Size, at the moment, it's a 6. And you can adjust it out. But this is a nice one. I've researched this guy. This is, buy it now, $135. And that's under comps for him. Okay. I just lowered that. Jody. All righty. Jody, you can adjust that a little bit. I know you've got little wrists like me. Both of y'all do. But you can adjust it a little bit. And if you need me to make it a little bit bigger on the mandrel, I'll be glad to. Let me know ahead of time. Thank you, my sweet friend. See what I'm using? These stickies like you did, Jody. All right. I don't even have this one in a bag yet because I literally just got this, so I need to get a bag. Okay, this one, wow, this is an oldie, very old. I debated on selling it, but again, this is, and it's still got all the patina on it. This is an old sterling cuff. And of course, I do check everything. Look at this. Gorgeous. I haven't even weighed this thing, but you can see it's thick. Right now, on me, it's big. You could make it larger. Let me see if I can do it on a thing. I hate measuring. Right now, it's probably at a 6 1/4 at the moment. It's got a hand-twisted braid in there. That is all hand done. Buy it now. 75. That's a nice, solid, old native cuff. I think we're on lot 8. I don't know where I'm supposed to read the chat. All right, we'll pass on that one. Let me put it in a bag. What did I say, 75? All righty. Dana S. Dee Dee, you're not signed in, you are in. Oh, you want it. Okay. Gotcha. You don't have to be signing anything. You just got to tell me. Gotcha, Dee Dee. You like it, and I don't think you're going to need to adjust it. Since it's a shade big on me, you'll like it. You need to send me your email, your dog, your cat, and your next born child, and I'll let you have it. All right, moving on. This is not native. This is not turquoise, but it's beautiful, but it's too big for me. And I bought it. It is sterling silver. Get it straight. Well, Colette. Okay. Sterling silver and moonstone. And I bought it from Leslie months ago. It's got a nice toggle closure, 7.5 inches. I tried, guys, to wear this because I love it. This is sterling silver. It's got gold vermeil. Can you see that? Buy it now, 45. Yeah, Marche. I mean, you could take a link out, which I often do, but I thought rather than do that, let me just see if somebody else might want it. I love it. You've got the dark night and then the gold vermeil. And these moonstones have a lot of fire. Size, right now, Jenny, it's at a 7.5. And it's got, I have trouble with lobster closures, so I was happy that this had a toggle, or maybe I put that toggle on there. No, I think it came with the toggle. But it's very easy to get on and off. Okay, we'll move on. If anybody hi, Leonore. If anybody wants me to pull it up later, I will. It's really stinking pretty. But I just can't. I don't want to take links out. Okay, here is a native piece that there's a funny story behind this. Leslie, are you still in here? Okay, I bought a cuff. This is not the one. I bought a cuff identical by Keone Begay. I believe that's who it is. From Leslie. And I loved it. I love it. I still have it. And I ran across this one, same cuff, same marking. It is a signed piece. I bought it. Dee Dee, you need to leave the chat just a minute. I bought it for my sister, and she's not a feather person, so I owe her a different one. So I thought I would sell this one. It is beautiful. You can adjust it up or down. Beautiful piece of, I believe it's Kingman. We'll mark this down a little bit. My sister said, I don't think I'd like those feathers dangling. And I wore the one I bought from Leslie a lot, and it didn't bother me at all. In fact, it's very comfortable. Let me show you the sides. It's in good round. These are flattened here, which is nice. Buy it now. $125. My pen's running out. Jody, you're gonna love this one. Like I said, it's identical to mine. And the feathers do not bother me at all. My sister likes more of the inlay and the flatter ones. Dee Dee, are you still in here? Jody. Okay, thank you, Jody. I'm sorry if I'm not looking. I've got the chat running on my phone too, and I'm not sure how to make it go away. Well, oh well. So it's a little distracting. Here's something very reasonable price point. This is really pretty. I'm gonna mark this down. Way down. Okay, this is a sterling silver pendant, not native, but gorgeous. Sterling silver pendant, 2 inches by 1 1/4. Not reconstituted. Nothing I bring will ever be constituted unless, other than that one that that was by Husky to Dana. And Dana, I still have it. I was going to wait till after this sale in case you bought something. We didn't have to do 2 shippings. But this is really beautiful. Kind of, it's blue definitely, but it's more on the blue-green. And I'm sorry, it is on a cord, which is you'll have to put it on a chain. It's the pendant that's the deal. Buy it now, $55. Whoa, I'm sorry. You are getting sleepy. Got a lot of pretty matrix in there. It is nice, Jody. I would scrap the cord and put that on a torque. That's what I would do. Buy it now, $55. I don't think I weighed it, but 2 inches by 1 1/4. Yeah, me too. Okay, it's there. Very pretty. Let me look, guys. If anybody wants me to bring out heavy hitters, let me know. Here's a pretty sterling cuff. It is marked sterling. It is 30 grams. Gorgeous gorgeous twisted rope in there. It is 3/4 of an inch wide. It is not got a maker's mark. This is a great stacking bracelet. Buy it now, $95. It's got some little bit of thickness to it. It's not the thickest in the world, but it is definitely, you know, it's sturdy. Marisol. Marisol, it's 95. I'm sorry, did you mean 95 or 55? Marisol's retype. That's right. I did see some, thanks, Leonore. I did see some of these that were marked Bell Trading Company, but this is not. It's just marked sterling. Karen, hi. Hi, Rhonda. Ash. Marisol in at 95. My Captiva. Okay, gotcha. My Captiva, I don't think you're registered with me, so please go register now, if you don't mind. Because I will need it by, you did? When did you register? Because yes, maybe I do have it. Let me look real quick. If you don't, I'm sure somebody does. Hang on. Hello, Finnegan. Mike, would you mind sending it to my email one more time, please? Marisol, gotcha. Marisol. No, Marisol wants the this pendant. I got you. If you've got a torque, Marisol, that would be gorgeous. Deborah, where's Deborah? Deborah Schulman, hi. Okay. Good, good. I'm glad you do. Okay, that sounds good. I'm putting it in for you now. All right. Thanks, ladies. Hi, Ashbel. Everybody take a little swig of their water or their coffee or something. Cheers. Coffee with whipped cream. Yum. Karen Peterson. Hi. All right, I'm going to bring up 3 things real quick that I don't know if you all would be interested in. They are very old and small. Whipped cream on me. Okay. These are very old. There's a coral bracelet and there is a coral and turquoise bracelet from Nepal. And they're both the same price. And I think I better bring up one at a time. Actually, I'm going to do this a little differently. The first 2 people in the chat that type the price First person gets first pick, second person gets the other pick. These are brass, and they are probably, probably bought in the 40s or 50s on my aunt's, on a trip to Nepal. They both have this kind of a closure. Okay, and they are, well, let me measure again. I said 7 inches, but I'm questioning that. 7 inches. Yep. Very old turquoise, coral, and brass bracelets from Nepal. Buy it now. 75. First 275 get pick. Merche, which one do you want? Or both? Oh, thank you, Deborah. There's a whole lot more on the walls. That's one of my collections. I don't have a whole lot of different collections, but I do have rolling pins. Merche wants the coral one, okay? Let me get that in real quick. Coral alone, gotcha. It's really pretty, Merche. Yeah. That's not the bag. This is the bag. You wanted the coral. And 75. Okay. Is anybody interested in the coral and turquoise for 75? Okay. We'll pass that one on. Thank you, Merche. Oh, Ash Bell. Okay. Gotcha, Ash. That was 13. Gotcha. Thank you. They're really neat. They are very old. They did belong, if y'all remember, Dee Dee and I telling you about our great aunt that traveled the world. And to be honest, I've had these for a long time. Got you, Ashbel. Okay, I'm going to do this last one that was not from her. It was actually given to me by a physician friend that was from India, and he brought it back, and it's very pretty. It's not quite my style, but it is from India. Turquoise, and I don't know what those beads are, if they're coral. I think they're turquoise and some kind of bead. I don't know. Brass, not sterling. And it is 7 inches. Okay. And the matching earrings. There is a teeny little chip off the coral on the matching earrings. Whoops. Now there's probably a bigger one. No. Okay. Buy it now, 38. That's for all of it, for the whole thing. I think Dee Dee's in. Dee Dee liked that. Okay, Leslie, gotcha. Thank you. Let me see if I can get it back in. It's very comfortable, but it's not quite my style, so thank you, Les. Let me write you down. I'm stuck on Native American and when it comes to turquoise and stuff. I don't know that by now. Okay. Let's see. Does anybody want a heavy hitter? Jody, you love the Tibetan? I didn't know that. Frank. Hi, Flo. All right, let's bring out a couple of things. Let me move my organized chairs closer here. Okay. All right, I'm going to pull out a couple things that I made, and I've got to qualify this by saying that I got the idea from Wendy. So I'm not going to take credit for that. But I love the idea of how to use up some. I've got so many beads. I have to laugh at Leslie and Tanya for so many. They have like bead addict. So I am too. I've got beads and beads and beads. So this is a lariat that I made. It is 42 inches long with hishi and branch coral. Branch coral. And then this is a pin. That's a little tiny little pin, which is a piece of branch coral. Actually, I bought that pin. It was a tie pin, tie tack. And I bought it. I had to remove the tie tack without breaking it, which I very carefully did. And then I was able to attach a pin back, but 1/2 inch long, that is. I'm not going to go through showing you how you can wear these. This can come off. The ends, it's all sterling silver. Oh, and it is strung on sterling silver. It's got sterling silver beads throughout, small beads. Can you see them? Tanya's in here? Sorry, I'm just talking and not looking at the chat. Thank you. Everything I do on sterling. I don't know why, I just do. I like the way this, and this is not wire. This is it's not a chain. It's a chain, but it's a very soft chain, so it hangs, it drapes beautifully. Okay, enough of that, Colette. Shut up. Buy it now, $135. 42 inches. Angel skin coral. I didn't see Tanya come in. Thank you, Christy. Yeah, honestly, this one was a pain in the butt because of those teeny little hishis. Merche. Okay. Merche, I hope you love that. It is so pretty. I mean, it really is. I do a lot of repurposing, and I had those hishi beads for a while and was trying to figure out what to do with them. Merche, 135. Thank you. And I did that, and and it also, Merche, it has pearl drops on the end, just right at the very end. So I'm flattered that you like it. Yeah, it's one of my creations. I'm always doing something. And like I said, it's on sterling silver chain, which I have found a specific chain, not a link chain, but a sterling silver gossamer type chain that that I love, and it's substantial enough to string Navajo pearls on. Do you want me to bring up another? Where is it? All right, I'll bring up one more lariat. How am I doing, guys? Rebecca. And guys, I'm going to do some more. I've got so many beads, and my beads, none of them are, they're all precious and semi-precious stones. That's what I have. And take some creative liberties, I guess. This one is a little bit different. Thanks, Leonore. Let me put this one on the bust. Is Frank still in here? This one is a little different, but absolutely stunning. This is blue turquoise, natural turquoise with old sterling silver pearls, not bench beads. And a sterling silver bead here. And then the two, this does not come off. This is a lariat type, but it is, I'll show you the back in a minute. I have different, I didn't leave them the same length, just for artistic purposes. The back has a toggle closure. Let me get that thing out of there. And this is one of mine. Got a hang tag. Toggle closure. 24 inches around the neck with a 4-inch festoon. And this sterling silver pumpkin bead. Frank, that bead is, yep. Okay, this bead is from something I bought from Christy, and the bracelet itself was a little heavy for me, but I fell in love with these beads. So I dismantled it. It was not an important piece. It was a pretty piece, but I used this bead and absolutely loved it. This one's a little bit more because you have got a lot of sterling pearls, not bench beads, pearls. And it is strung on sterling as well. Where's my paper? Buy it now, $185. 24 inches around the neck, 4-inch festoon. All natural turquoise, substantial, shut up, Colette. Rebecca. I should have known you'd like that one. Thank you, Rebecca. It doesn't, it's a necklace, but I call it a lariat, but I just chose that design, and I hope you love it. It's very pretty, and it's got a little bit of weight. I didn't weigh it because it really didn't matter. Good, Rebecca. Y'all, that makes me feel good. Thank you. Well, I got one more. Do y'all want to see one more? It's a little bit higher. Leslie Kenrick. Hi. Thanks, Jenny. Oh, goodness. Rebecca, thank you. Okay, I know, Christy and Jody. Okay, here we go. I don't even have this one in a bag. Okay. Let me, y'all, I talk too much, don't I? Whoops. Yep, okay. This one is, they're all special. This one's got the most silver sterling in it. It has got stations all the way up with sterling. Okay? Now, this chain, I'm not reading the chat. Okay. Hi, Ellie, sweet Ellie. Thank you, Kathy. This chain, all right, back up. Take a deep breath, Colette. Okay, so I bought, many months ago, I bought a strand of what looked like Navajo pearls, not bench beads, from Beth Turtleshell, but they were, to my knowledge, they were from Mexico, but I'm not sure. So I was on the fence. But I bought them, and I told her when I bought them, I was going to repurpose them. It was a fairly long chain, sterling silver chain. So I went to take it apart, and what did I find? A handmade paperclip chain underneath all those sterling. This one was the first lariat I did, and I used a lot of the beads. So, beautiful paperclip chain. I did put my hang tag on this one. This bead here, if y'all remember the bear claw necklace that I redid, there was one bead left over that didn't work because apparently some original must have been gone. So I had one left over, and it is stamped and marked sterling silver. That is one from the Bear Claw Project. Okay. I don't even have this marked. Ah. All right. Does anybody need to know how long it is? It's long. Okay, let me measure it. To the bear claw bead is 32 inches. Well, I mean, it's a 16-inch drop to the bear claw, so that's, and then the longest festoon is about 6 inches. Okie dokie. Are we good, everybody? All right, there it is. Okay. Buy it now, 210. And the reason is because it's got so much sterling. And of course, it's strung on sterling as well. Dang, ladies who loop, Christy. Woo. Good get, Christy. $2.10. Christy, you know I wasn't even initially going to bring that one. It wasn't even in a bag. So I am going to put it in a bag. Thank you, my sweet friend. I think you'll love this. And I redid this one twice to get it. I wasn't satisfied at first, and then I redid it again until it was exactly how I wanted it. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Bye-bye, Mr. Bear Claw. Meg, hi Meg Weir. Good to see you. Everybody take a drink. Oh, I'm only an hour in. I'm good. Okay, still going slow, but good. All righty. Let's do a couple of Taxco pieces. I don't think I showed this. I know most of these I haven't shown in the last sale. This is pretty, and this one was mine for a long time. Where's the bag? Here we go. All right, guys. You might hear my dogs walking around. Okay, this is a vintage Mexican Taxco piece. Sterling silver multi-gemstones necklace, 18 inches around. It weighs 55 grams, and it has matching earrings. You've got onyx, turquoise, lapis. I don't know if that one's jasper, suzalite, malachite, and everything looks good on it. I'm gonna change this price. I'm gonna lower it. Okay. All right. 18 inches around. Hi, Tanya. Dee Dee, I'm a coffee gal too. Yeah. Oh, cheers to a coffee cocktail. If I do a coffee cocktail, I'm going to be on the floor. Hi, Melly. Buy it now. Shoot. $2.25. Pandora. All right, girl. I can't hold this. I got too many things going on. $2.25. $2.25. Thank you, Pandora. This will be going to Canada. Hang on. Yeah, my sister bailed on me. No, Dee Dee, it's a good ways for her to drive from Richmond. And our dad is not doing the best right now either. So she's sticking close to that end while I've got mom here. And that's all I'm going to say about all that. But it's not easy, guys. It's not easy. But she's close enough. She's about an hour and a half from our father, so she can see him pretty quickly. Okie dokie. All right, since we're on Taxco, let me do one more piece. This one's going to be pretty affordable because I got it quite affordable. Okay. I love all you guys. Okay, this is a vintage Taxco marked VA. 17 inches around the neck. Gorgeous. Gorgeous piece. Let me show you the clasp. Is Gina here? Okay, where is the clasp? Here is the clasp. It's got a lovely hook. Very snug. And it's got marked Taxco Sterling 925. 17 inches around the neck. And I just hooked it wrong. There we go. Buy it now, 95. What did I say the weight was? I didn't, did I? Yeah, Leslie, it is. It's beautiful and it's old. You know what I'm gonna do? Take off my feathers for a minute. Did I miss your? You didn't miss a show, Merche, I don't think. 17 inches around the neck. And I did mark that way down. What did I just say? 95. I did mark it way down. Okay, we're going to pass on this one. No, I don't think you've missed anything. So pretty. It's like leaves and swirls. Okay. We can pull that up another time. All righty. Tangled. Is a sterling silver torque with a sterling silver pendant, opal mosaic. It is real. I actually bought this, Mark 925. I bought this a few years ago. It's an opal mosaic. Reminds me of a sunflower with the torque. This, if anybody wants to know, the sunflower itself is 1.5 inches long by 1.25 inches wide. That does not, buy it now, 90. Got paid about, Meg. Is that still clear? Finny, stop. Finnegan. Get it super close. Okay. Dee Dee, I got this from a guy over at the Carolina Christmas. I think he's gonna have to stay over there. All righty. Let's see. Do y'all want some heavy hitters? Not quite as heavy as the last time. All right, let's do this one. I am going to mark him down. Okay. And I'll tell you right now, this is as absolutely low as I can go on this. Yes, Christine. Okay. This is a piece that was mine. Okay, it is signed Tom Willetto. Yep, Tom Willetto Sterling. 68.17 grams, 24 inches. Beautiful turquoise. One of them's a little flatter than the others are sort of domed. Back probably in, I don't know, the 80s, I paid $600. This, you can find online, this piece is $1,200. And I don't think I brought it at the last sale. I had it marked at $850, but I'll do $600. I'll do what's on the back. That's stupid. That's half. Okay. Buy it now, $600. That's a heavy hitter, but it's all sterling. Every bit of it. Hang on, I'll show you. It's got the hook and eye closure. Graduated disc beads. I mean, they're not bench beads, but they're disc shaped. Strung on, looks like foxtail. Let me look. Where's my loop? Length is 24 inches. Strung on foxtail. So the drop, and now this does not come off. Yeah, Christy, it doesn't come off. Approximate 11-inch drop. Let me lay it out. Yeah, it's about an 11-inch drop, and then the pendant itself is 3 inches. Yeah, it